most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together, we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
Today,
Bob.
we're going to tell you how to sleep pain-free with neck pain or a pinched nerve. So, if you have neck pain, also you have pain going down your arm, we're going to show you how to sleep with all these problems.
Right.
So, we'll go over the different scenarios that you might run into.
Okay.
So, let's first talk about, let's say, you're having neck pain and it's going down one of your arms.
Okay.
Let's say it's going down my right arm. I'm going to start by your line.
That pain going down the arm is likely because, you have a pinched nerve, and it's a good chance it's in your neck, your lower neck, probably.
So the thing you want to do if you're lying on your back is you still want to keep another pillow right here and support that arm. It's just going to feel a lot better. It's going to put less pressure on the nerve as it comes out of the neck.
Yep.
It's going to give it support. Now, if you're on your side, let's pretend now it's my left arm, Brad.
Sure. We're going to pretend.
We're going to pretend. If
Like
we're on
kids
my
again.
side, I actually want you to use two pillows to support it. I want you to put one down here
Yep.
and then one under the arm and supported by that pillow.
Yeah, otherwise this one kind of falls
Right,
forward.
it's just going to go like that.
Yep.
And I would highly recommend you do not lie on the painful side.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's just going to make it worse, and you won't be able to sleep if it's hurting all night long. So.
And also when you're on your side, aside from the arm, the pillow, you might want to put two pillows or fold this one so your head stays
Exactly.
neutral.
We'll get into that, Brad. We'll
Okay,
talk about
we'll
that
cover
too.
that in a little bit.
I would also highly recommend that you actually, this has nothing to do with sleeping, but when you're sitting in a chair, just take a pillow and support that painful arm.
Yep.
If you're watching TV or whatever, this makes a big difference. I've had many patients that said that alone started calming the arm pain down. So
It takes the stretch off that nerve.
Right.
And it just doesn't take much. Oh, my goodness.
it jumped out of my pocket. with
Well,
my
put it back
microphone.
in there.
All right, next one. How about if you're a back sleeper? So you sleep on your back. That's where Brad was starting to allude to this fact. If you're on your back, you want to actually use just one pillow or a thin pillow because if you have too many pillows, you're going to be up like this. And your neck's going to be bent in a poor position. You want to be back like this so that your ears actually lined up with your shoulders. You're in good alignment all the way along the spine.
Right.
Okay, and also again, like you said, if you have arm pain, you support it that way. If you're on your side, and I'm sorry, Brad, I'm going to skip. I skipped ahead here. The other thing you want to try is maybe a rolled towel in the pillow. So this will actually provide the gap. Is this thing open?
Oh, yes.
So I put the rolled towel here, and this is just something you can try, and you can try different thicknesses of the towel. And what this does, if you're lying on your back, is actually fills in that gap there where the neck curves. And it for some people, this is comfortable. They have trouble sleeping this way unless they have some extra support there. Now, if you find this helps out, you might want to, go ahead and purchase one of the sleep rolls like this. This is a McKenzie roll. It's not as dense as a towel.
Typically more comfortable for sleeping all night long.
It's the same thing. You slide it in there and you go ahead and use it.
When you're experimenting with the towel, it should feel comfortable right away.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, if it feels like a bump there and it's still uncomfortable, the towel is too big. You need to unroll it and roll it up so it's, or use a different size towel so it's smaller.
Yeah. It again, if it doesn't feel good, don't use it.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
These are just suggestions to try so that you can be able to sleep better without pain.
Because everyone has different body shapes. The neck pain is a little different depending on where the nerve is pinched, what level of vertebra. So, we can't tell you that. You just have to work with your body, and you'll find out because your body will say, oh, that's the right place.
You got to do an experiment, basically.
Yep.
You're the subject. So, what about stomach sleeping, Brad?
Well, Bob, we've gone through this before, and typically and almost always, don't sleep on your stomach. It's going to either create neck pain or make the neck pain and the arm pain worse because your neck is turned one direction. We call it end range, stresses the neck. So just avoid that. There are
Yeah.
people out there that sleep that way all the time. They have for a long time, and there's some people that can get away with it. That's okay, but typically we're not going to, especially if you have a bout of neck
Yes,
pain
exactly.
or the arm pain.
All right. Let's say you're a side sleeper, Brad. That's what I was getting to before. In that instance, because when you're sleeping on your side, you got to fill in this gap here. So your head's not like this or like this. So a lot of times you got to use two pillows.
And this will vary. You know, if you're a thinner person, you won't need as much of a, you might need thinner
Right.
pillows.
If you have narrower shoulders,
Yeah,
like
and
I
if
do.
you're one real broad-shouldered person like Bob, he's got those
Yeah, no, I
like a
don't.
football player. No, seriously, if you got broad shoulders, you're going to need a bigger pillow.
See, I always get by with one pillow because I don't have broad shoulders. But yeah, you don't want your head doing this.
Yeah.
You want it straight up in the middle. So I'm actually going to use two pillows here. I actually have that towel in here again.
Yep.
So again, you might want to use it to fill in the gap here. And again, if you find it's too thick, put a thinner towel in there. And again, this is just a lot more comfortable, by the way. It's
Right.
made out of foam. It was made for this job.
Right.
So
Yep. That's why they call it the sleep roll,
that's exactly
the
the thing.
Mackenzie sleep roll.
All right. And again, if your arm is hurting, you're going to support your arm on pillows.
Like we did
Lots
in-
of pillows.
Yep.
All right. If you're going to watch TV in bed, I don't want you propping your head up with multiple pillows
Right.
like this. I'll put one more on there, Brad. By the way, we got a sleep evasion pillow here, Brad.
Oh yeah.
got
that's
springs
right.
in it.
Yep. Oh yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
Got to get propped up so you can see that screen.
Well, didn't you do this one night and you had a neck pain for a couple days?
Well, I was on a couch,
couch.
actually. Yeah,
And
it
you
wasn't
were like this, right?
Yeah, and boy, did I had severe neck pain for 2.5 days.
Yeah, you paid the price.
Yeah. So I just quit watching TV that way. But if you want to insist on doing that,
You may
use
want to go ahead and purchase a
wedge.
neck wedge,
a
or
sle-
I don't know,
a
bed
sleep-
wedge, or what they
sleep
call it.
wedge. It's not a leg wedge. They're shaped differently. So you want to make sure it looks like a triangle. Go ahead, Bob.
These, by the way, we'll have to show it for the back too, because it's just so nice for that.
Oh, sure.
Oh no, this is the back one. The other one is a nice back one.
Right.
But anyway, I'd go ahead and use a pillow with this,
Yep. Thin pillow.
a thin pillow, and you can just comfortably. You have good posture, but you're able to watch TV.
Yeah, and you're keeping that neck more in that neutral position versus that flexed forward.
And you could do this on a couch too.
Sure.
I mean,
Yep. Depends on the shape of your couch and how
Right.
couches. We don't have to babble about couches. here,
yeah,
Bob.
but I'm
You
just saying,
know.
if you like to watch TV on your couch all night, every night,
Yeah.
it would be the worst thing to do that.
Right. If you got neck pain, maybe just quit watching TV for a while.
I also want to talk about a contoured pillow. A lot of people like them. They're contoured to fix.
Oh yeah, those memory
yeah,
foam
memory
ones. It's very
foam.
common. Hmm.
But they're very difficult to pick one that fits you.
Yeah.
My daughter went through this. She found she really liked, but she went through a couple before, and you can't return them.
Yeah,
So-
it's like a toothbrush.
Yeah. So hopefully a family member or friend has one you could try.
Right.
But I don't know how the answer to that problem.
Right, because the shape of those fit to that one
One
to a certain
person,
size
yeah.
body, and if you're a thinner person or a larger person, it's not going to fit everyone.
The other thing, I'm going to mention this. It's worked for some people. You actually take it's a pillowcase collar is what you're going to do. So you're going to take a pillowcase, fold it in half,
Now we're going old school.
fold it in half again, and I don't want to hit my mic.
Don't worry about it, Bob.
So you're actually going to tape it in place.
Yep.
I don't like to use a pin because
In case I suppose
it pokes
your
my
wife
neck.
probably
Yeah.
got you. Yeah, got you.
But anyway, it
jammed
gives
up.
it just a little bit of support, and some people like it, and actually they can sleep better with it on.
Right. It's one of those.
So-
It doesn't cost you anything. It's
No,
worth
right.
a try.
Give it a try.
It's amazing because when I first saw that, it's like, that ain't gonna work. It's not big enough.
Right, right.
But, and you said you've had patients.
I've
that-
had patients like that. It's funny. I always use this with my vertical patients too.
Oh, sure.
All the time
Yep.
because they don't have a collar, and
Yeah.
it's a reminder for them.
It's
not
one
to
of those things
start.
that we're seeing that it can happen is nothing.
Nothing,
It just
right.
is not effective.
Right,
at all.
exactly. So that's it. By the way, this video is part of a series of videos on neck pain. If you want to check it out, go to bobandbrad.com, go to the program section, find the one on neck pain. There's probably, 20, 30 videos on neck
Yeah,
pain?
we don't have them all counted, but
Yeah.
you look at the titles of them. Pick out the title that fits your problem. Watch the video. They're typically around 10 minutes long, and a big benefit is there's a PDF printout with a summary of the video printed out, has the exercises listed on there, so you don't have to go back and review the video all the time. And all this works very well. You go with this, and as far as the cost to you,
Zero.
We don't even ask for your email.
Yeah,
We're doing
it's
it for you.
no obligation on your part whatsoever. You can just go in there. We're doing this as a gift to you. Brad and I are bent on the idea of trying to help as many people as we can.
Right.
And so hopefully this will be some help to you.
There you go.
Thanks for watching.
Enjoy.